Back everyone to the broadcast, and in a world, surrounded by fast food, it's rather amazing, I think refreshing to see a restaurant take the time, the effort to prepare meals from scratch. So here from Fort Worth is Chef John Kramer from Brewed to give us a taste of what he's been serving. Locally sourced, fresh food. Good to see you, John.
Nice to see you too.
Oh, wow, you got a hot pan there going. So we're going to
be afraid of the heat.
We're doing redfish and greens, right?
Correct.
Why redfish of all the fish here?
I'm a huge fan of redfish. It's a very meaty fish, real similar to snapper.
Okay.
And it's just delicious tasting, and it's not too expensive. You can find it for a decent price at most of your local grocery stores.
You know that it is. It's very reasonable, and it has really good flavor, but you have to season it well. That's the best thing, right?
Nice little bit of salt and pepper. There you go. Really hot pan.
Right.
That's it. Don't be afraid of the...
Don't most people, when they put fish in a pan, don't have it hot enough?
That's the biggest mistake most people make. You got to have a ripping hot pan. You want a little haze off the oil. Yeah. And that's going to make sure the fish doesn't stick.
Now this would scare most homes because you got to turn that fan on and the smoke.
You got to get the exhaust fan going. Yeah, we're spoiled in kitchens. We got the giant vent hoods that keep it all clear to smoke.
Now redfish, you're gonna, which is, like you said, is similar to snapper. How long are you going to pan sear it on each side?
Because this is skin on redfish. I like the fish skin. You crispy it up. It's salty. It kind of makes like a fishy potato chip. It's a really good thing. I like to cook it on the skin side for about 3 minutes.
Right.
And by that point, you're kind of getting it pretty cooked, and then you just flip it over, get a light saute on the flesh side, and you're good to go. Maybe 5-6 minutes tops.
Well, tell everybody watching the broadcast this morning, when you say the restaurant's called Brewed, I know you're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
We do brunch, lunch, and dinner.
Brunch, lunch, and dinner.
Yes,
so Brewed, I'm thinking it's a beer pub, but it's not. Brewed means?
Well, it's kind of everything. We do really fantastic coffee from Avoca Coffee.
Nice.
We do all craft Texas beers on the draft, and we have a big bottle selection. And then all our food is crafted food as well. We do everything from scratch, ground down pork shoulders with sausage, our own meat.
You're making your own sausage in-house?
Yes, sir.
Okay, John makes his own fries in-house, right?
Yes, correct.
Why doesn't everybody do that? Because frozen ruins that stuff.
I think it just got to a point where everyone was looking like, what's easiest, or how can I, trim my labor costs and things, and the quality just isn't there. When you do things fresh from scratch, it's so much better.
So fresh fries at Brewed, but also In-N-Out Burger does their own fries. You know how good those are.
They're tasty.
Okay, keep going. Now you got what? We're doing collard greens here.
Yes, sir. I'm a Southern boy at heart, and I love my collard greens. We just cook them down with a little bacon, onion, and garlic, and a splash of Tabasco and a little bit of water.
Wow,
Keeps it real simple.
You got some good bacon in there.
Yes, sir.
Now this is a special kind of bacon. That's a big slab bacon.
This is Newski's bacon. Yeah. It's a boutique bacon from Wisconsin, and it is the best bacon I've ever had.
Wow.
I haven't found one better, and I've tried a lot of artisanal type bacon.
Most of the time when I'm cooking with pretty thick slab Applewood smoked bacon, because you can find it pretty well around here. I just like the flavor of it.
Applewood's really popular right now. Newski's actually also makes a cherry wood smoked. It's pretty fantastic.
Okay, we got about maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes here. Let's move forward down here. You got a big slab of butter over there. You putting butter in there? Or you putting that?
I'm going to throw a little butter in here and a little butter in there.
Okay,
we like our butter as chefs.
Do it. Go for it. I've never been to your restaurant in Fort Worth. Are you right downtown?
We're actually off Magnolia.
That's right. You're on Magnolia.
Yeah, the historic South Side, the hospital district. A lot of good restaurants down there.
You've cooked all over the world. You've cooked in Vegas. You cooked with James Beard award-winning chefs.
Yes, sir.
You learn a lot doing that?
You learn a ton. That's one of the things I really loved about Vegas is there's just so many great chefs there. You just get a chance to learn.
Who'd you cook with in Vegas? Where'd you work?
I worked at Sea Blue and Michael Mina restaurant. He's a San Francisco baked chef, and 808, which is it's gone into his house.
And you worked in wine country also over in California?
Yes, sir. A restaurant called Artisan in Paso Robles.
In Paso Robles.
Served by 180
the Artisan
vineyards.
Better be good. All right, let's move on down the line and see what we got here.
So, real simple plate up. The greens you can kind of even do the night before if you wanted to. They sit really well. Just gonna put the greens right in the center of the plate. Real simple. The spoon, you want to get a little bit of that juice because there's a ton of flavor in there from all the bacon and onions and garlic.
Can you overcook your greens too much?
I mean, you cook it to a point. It can kind of start to turn into a puree, I guess.
That's like the perfect look.
You got to work pretty hard to overcook your greens.
I heard bacon, garlic, greens, onions, and I came running.
All right, but we're kind of cheating. Yeah, we're going with healthy on here for the most part, and then somewhat healthy here.
All right, let's throw one on. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. All right, that's going to be probably a little bit too hot. Maybe not. I'm going to try the greens on the side.
I'm going to try the greens too.
Yeah, I'm going to use a spoon because
I'm sorry because I just stole your fork.
All right, here we go.
That's good.
That's fantastic.
Use good ingredients and keep it simple. You don't have to.
You
go
don't
too nuts
need
with
a
it.
lot of other fuss.
No, simple is better. Yeah. Hey, by the way, you can find the Brewed restaurant, as John said, on Magnolia Avenue in Fort Worth, Texas. And to get this recipe, and it's a good one, you can visit our website at thebroadcast.com.